Hi everyone, and welcome to Whiteskys Wisdom. This is a reading for Sagittarius. How are you going, beautiful Sagittarius? Well, you want to change where you live. You want to change how you live and where you live. There might be a little bit of fight or flight, whereas you are wanting to explore the world, but the world may not be as welcoming as it once was for you. And so you want to change how you live if you can't change where you live. Let's get into it. Sagittarius. I don't want to go back there, I hear. Advice, love blocks, please. So it's now time to visualize what you do want, not what you don't want. The more you focus on whatever the situation is, the more it will exasperate the situation. So be clear about what you want. The more you focus your energy here, that's exactly the target that you will hit. And see, sometimes it might take a period of isolation back into nature to decide what you really do want. You might feel like you actually have to go down quite deep into your subconscious to really look at exactly what you do want, not what you don't want. Because focusing on the past, particularly past relationships, be grateful for the lessons and move on. Past lovers. So I'm having trouble holding this. So you could be at one moment just constantly thinking about what went wrong, the relationships that didn't work, the people that are no longer with you. And so that will hold you exactly in that energy. Our body doesn't know the difference between whether it's happening now or happening back then if we mentally continue to think about the same scenario over and over and over again. So you're learning now to move out of this feeling of regret and loss that might be coming here, or the thought bubbles that go around your head here. You're starting to realize that you need to focus on what you do want. A change of scenery keeps on coming up. And sometimes a short change of scenery can do you, Sagittarius, a world of good. Advice. I worked so hard at the way things were here, but it was never really going to work out because not everybody was on the same page. I gave my all to a scenario, but they were just completely from a different upbringing or mental space, that my love language fell on somebody that wasn't able to hear it. And so they're coming with their own love language. It's sort of like you're working very hard to create this, but the person you're dealing with is from a different planet completely. And they were never going to understand exactly what you were doing, making all these things. Because, you know, I just hear he can go back to his ship and these things can go into the... You'll just tell the computer to make them and they'll be made. You don't have to put the effort into creating these things. So you literally have a completely different language and a completely different upbringing and a way of life from the people that you've been trying to show with your time and attention what you can create. And you thought it would have been a lot happier by now. You thought things would have been a lot sunnier by now. You just want your partner to look back at you with the same way that you look at them, but it's not forthcoming. So you spend a lot of your time, particularly at night, lost in the matrix, in the computer, isolating yourself so you don't have to deal with the issues that are happening in the home. I always feel so alone at home, I hear you say, even though I live with people. Advice. I always feel so alone at work, even though I work with people. Forgive. Forgiveness will free your heart, and trust. Take a leap of faith and trust. You want to be part as a team. You want everybody to come from the same place. You feel that together you can create so much more stability and love and companionship. But your energy is asking you to take a great leap into the unknown by yourself at this time. So you know exactly what you want. So you can say to people or show people by example, this is what I want, this is what I'll put up with. Do not be afraid to speak your truth at this time, but speak it from a place of love. Advice for Sagittarius, please. Count your blessings, even though they might be small. Roof over your head, even though it may not be ideal. This place that you reside may not be exactly what you envisioned it would be, but be grateful for it for now, because the more we're grateful for what we have, the more that the universe brings in more things to be grateful for. So thank where you are and the situation that you're in and the lessons that you're going through. Thank them for their lessons. Thank them for, this didn't work out, but gee, I'm learning so darn much about this, what I do and don't want from a relationship. And it's very difficult when you're in it. But also thank the universe for allowing you to make this trust fall, I hear. You just want to fall into you wake up tomorrow and it to be completely different. But it's now, you've been asked now to pull your energy back into you and raise your vibration, because as I said, if you create from where you are in a place of lack or being upset or things not working out for you, that it's going to make more of that. So it's time to raise your vibration. And it would be very easy to say, whatever, this house isn't working for me, this relationship isn't working for me, and come from that. And you might be getting a lot of judgments from people around you. But I think you're also deciding that what I want from my life is right for me. And it is right for me to speak up in this situation. This isn't working for me. But to not it's not from a place of making more drama out of it. It's a place of just saying, well, this isn't working for me. If the other party or the other situation isn't forthcoming, well, then you're completely open to make your own decisions in life, to step into a new life, to face your adversaries. This isn't working for me. I want things to be better. I want us to be happier. I want us to look at each other and know that we're on each other's team, that we're supporting each other, that we're going to have a future that's supportive and by each other's side, I hear. But we're from completely different worlds. One person's existence is so different to the other that the other party isn't going to know how you really truly feel unless you speak up. But the fear is coming up that if you're terrified that it will end this scenario if you do speak up. Advice. I follow my inner wisdom. I am at peace with my own being. I completely trust the intelligence within me to guide me to the right path. The universe supports me in every positive way. Absolutely. Let's see if there's some advice here. You're being told to choose you. Focus on the present, as it's here that change occurs. Don't focus back there, or don't focus into the future. Focus right here, right now. What can you do, say, and be to change your life? Listen to your intuition and then listen again. Any more advice? When you put yourself center stage, it's easier to see the next step. When you focus on what you want, the life that you want, When you put yourself center stage, it is easier to see the next step. Any more advice for Sagittarius, please? There might be loyalty in this scenario, but you don't know if you can trust it. Things from the past are making you feel very defensive. You don't know if you can turn your back on this. Worried if you turn your back on this that it might turn on you. But by continuing to do what you're doing, it's breaking your own heart. So now's the time of change. Advice for Sagittarius. People will be coming to you, wanting more of your energy and your time. But now's the time to say, no, that's it. My boundaries are this. I'm not putting up with you doing this. I'm not putting up with this happening in my home. I'm not putting up with being gaslit. I'm not putting up with you doing what you want, I keep on hearing, and me not being able to do what I want. I want the love and support that I give you. So there's a line being drawn in the sand. Advice. Advice. You've got a lot to give. Be careful who you're giving to. It's time to look after you. It's time to look after number one. It's time to realize the strength that you have to create what you want in this world. And the flexibility that you do have, I think, is in the past has been used against you. Do not focus your energy out in anger and frustration. Focus it in and empower yourself. It's now time to make a brand new start, particularly when it comes to your home, your relationships, to face your adversaries and to choose you. Do it from a place of love. Yes, things are changing and changing rapidly here, particularly when it comes to your home life. But realize that you can't keep on doing what you've been doing and expect a different outcome. It's now time to change it up. And I really, really hope that helped. If you'd like to like, subscribe and all that good stuff, I'd just like to say thank you so much, Sagittarius. I love you all. And bye for now.